This is Chad with the iPhone blog, and today I'm going to take a look at Crystal Defenders for the iPad. This is a great tower defense game. There's basically three modes. There's a 1, a 2, and a 3. The main difference meaning 1 is the simplest. 2 adds a little more challenges, adds something called power crystals, and 3 is just crazy. So while I'm talking here and videoing this, we're just going to go here to the level 1. And each level there's about 30 waves of bad guys that come at you. And you can see here you can select between your levels on this part here. We'll start off with, again, just the simple level. And we'll tap this and we engage. And then what happens is we have the enemies on the left. You can see the first enemy is here. It has 10 hit points. And then I have my defenders on the right. Bottom left I've got my money, which is Gil, very familiar with those from the Final Fantasy universe, as well as the character classes. You know, you have mage and so on and so forth. And then you also have crystals. You have 20 of them. And the purpose is that your goal is to defend the crystals. The bad guys come here and they end here, and every time they come through they take a crystal, so you want to be careful. Now Gil is very important. The 40 is very important because it's used not only to place your defenders on the map, but it's also used to upgrade them. So now, I like using the warrior. The warrior is actually pretty good, and we'll place the warrior here and choose OK. Mage is pretty awesome too, and the mage works really well in numbers. And then I want some archers in there for good measure, because you want it varied up, because the mage is going to have magic attacks, the archer is going to have physical attacks. So some enemies are resistant to magic, some are resistant to physical attacks and what have you. So we want to have as much. Whoa, actually didn't want that one. Nope. We'll bring our warrior. We're going to put a warrior right there. Choose OK. So now you can tap on them and look at their information. It tells you their attack power and what it'll go up to with an upgrade, which is kind of nice. I am out of money though, so basically I'm going to hit start wave. And we can sit here and watch the enemies come in, and I'll probably do that here for this first level. And it kind of gives you the range in which they'll attack. If you like tower defense games, I find this game very, very enjoyable. One, because it's just fun and it's unique, but it's also very, very, very challenging. So you can see off of my battle here, I got 22 gil. Now, some of the other characters that are here that I don't have yet, because you need 50 gil to use them, is a thief, which is down here at the bottom, and the time mage. The time mage shoots a weapon that slows the enemy down, you know, very common in tower defense games. And the thief, strategically placed, can be very useful. If it's placed when enemies actually get destroyed, it'll pick up extra money. Now what I can do is see how it says ×4 down here. I can tap and hold this, and it totally accelerates the battles. So you can see, wow, that level went by pretty quick. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add just a couple more people to my map here so I can continue to play while talking. So I'm going to put this one here. And I'll move her just up a little bit like that. Choose OK. Now once I start the wave, the kind of fun thing that you can do is you can actually pause it at any time and say, well, I actually want to upgrade somebody. So let's say I have this warrior here. You can see I have 30 gold, needed 15 to upgrade, so I'm going to upgrade him. And then you can take this cursor here, move it around, and hover till you get to the character you want. I wanted that black mage. I'm going to level up, return, and hit play. So that's what's really nice, is that in the middle of a battle you can upgrade, which comes in very useful. Because very often enemies will get to the end, and you can quickly throw units out there and upgrade them. Now this is of course the simple level. This is the most simplest level of all, because I'm trying to talk while I demo this, of course. But it's a very, very good time. Now I'm going to go ahead and update some more here. I'm going to update this soldier, update there, and I'm going to also update our man, except, oh, I don't have enough money. So I'm going to start my wave, and hopefully there'll be enough. Here I'm going to take this and upgrade that, and play some more, hold it down. Now a couple are going to get through, but that's okay, because then we'll attack them on the other side. Boom, just like that. Lots of fun. So this is pretty much the gist. Now in the later levels, you can get what are called crystals, and you can place those crystals next to your units, and there's three types of crystals. One will increase their attack power, one will do attack range, and one will do speed in which they attack. and you can strategically place those by your enemies, or excuse me, by your units, and it'll add to their power. Now over here, you can see I'm only on wave 5. There's 30 waves, so these games can go pretty quick when you use the accelerate feature, which is a lot of fun. So I'll play a couple more here just for you to get an idea. I'll hold this down. And again, I'm going to pause. And you can also tap the enemy too, because they say quick moving, but sometimes they'll say magic resistant or resistant to physical attacks. So I'm going to actually go here, and that's the black mage. I'm going to make my black mage down here. Whoops. I can tap my black mage, upgrade the black mage, there we go. And I'll go back. Now as enemies start to come through, they get more and more challenging because their hit points will increase, so you have to make sure you keep updating your guys. And of course you can strategically place them on corners for attacks as needed. Just want to get everybody to at least level 2, but I don't have enough money, so we'll start wave and I'll hold down. Alright, which is great. And so this is going to be tough, but we'll see what happens. And let's hit start wave. Ooh, pretty close. Alright, very good. So you basically get the general idea for Crystal Defenders. I think it's a lot of fun. It's a great way if you're into the Square-Enix Final Fantasy universe. It's a great way to play an homage to them. And it's actually just a great real-time tower defense game. And I say real-time because as you can see, you're playing and you can actually update and whatnot in the middle of playing. Here, so they're actually playing right now. I can pause and update right from here, and then I can hold this down to kind of go through the level. So lots of fun. Again, this is Crystal Defenders from Square Enix for the iPad.